Peace, peace. Welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity, where there are no limitations. I'm the spirit god of this realm, Mystic, and I am back with another Moonday card and energy reading. How are y'all doing today? I am doing very, very lovely. My man is on the way today, and I'm feeling great. And not just my man, my mother-in-law, and my stepdaughter. They're all on the way. My family is coming for a visit, and I am pretty excited. I can feel the energy from them coming in already. I've been feeling it this last few days. Very big energy, very intense. But my man is very intense. And I'm very intense. And all of our children are very intense. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. Going to have a great time. We're starting off this week with the sun just moving into Taurus a few days ago, and the moon just moved into Aquarius last night. And that, to me, is giving grounded and calculated thinking. Grounded and calculated thinking. The first card that came out was the Empress. So that just kind of confirms that for me. You guys, come on now. Come on now. The Emperor wants to come out too. It's funny, in the reading last week I ended on the coming into balance between the masculine and the feminine energy, or the inner and the outer, just harmony in your reality and also in your perception of your reality is elevating and transforming. This week is really going to start to solidify that for you, that understanding that, yeah, I'm looking at things differently. So you might be put in a situation or a few situations where you have to where you are actually looking at yourself like, wow, I'm really living differently than I did before. Like, I remember this time when I felt this way about myself or about my life or about my situation, and look at me now. Look at where I am. Look at where I am. Or like, wow, I'm really handling these things a lot differently than what I would have handled them before. That's growth. You're going to start to see your growth, and you're going to start to, of course, grow more. I'm feeling like this week is going to be more like mental, spiritual growth, but things that are going to, I'm hearing financial growth as well, of course, because Taurus season, Taurus is about their money. Do you hear me? They about their money. And they're not about to play about their money, okay? Money, okay? Seriously. That's funny. Those are the two last cards that came out. Okay, yeah, so with the moon, the sun being in Taurus, okay, the sun is in Taurus, which is, your sun would be your ego, and your moon would be your emotional space. Okay, so you're going to feel a lot more clear-minded this week. You're going to start to gain more clarity on all of the things that you were thinking and pondering on last week. All of the things that weighed on our minds, weighed on our hearts last week, all of the things that we had to be very thoughtful about last week are going to start to make more sense as to why we were more thoughtful about them. And, you know, just more clarity on those things. More clarity on those things overall, just in general. Okay, so there's a lot of energy present on this Monday. The cards that I have here, I'm trying to hear because I'm waiting for my neighbors to come out so I can talk to them. I guess that's why I'm outside. Give me a moment. Okay, yeah, I had to check in with my neighbor real quick, but yeah, this week is definitely giving like it's somebody who's watching this reading, like you're gonna have a situation with other people that comes up where you're gonna look at it and be like, wow, I really like handled this a lot differently. You're gonna have a situation with someone, maybe even your lover, because we do have the Emperor and the Empress and the King of Cups. But it might be like a little confrontational conversation that you have with someone else, and you're like seeing your growth in yourself, like, wow, I really like finding myself in more of a space to where I could communicate what I'm thinking and I'm feeling in a healthy way. And then there may be things that come up that's not even this. I am getting it's confrontational. It feels weird. It feels like a weird conversation. It feels like a conversation where you before your perspective would have been having this type of conversation is ending the whole shabam, ending the whole project, ending the whole relationship, ending the whole thing. Like a conversation like this would end it all. To whereas now you've grown and matured enough to be able to look at a situation like this and a conversation like this and know that, it can come out in a healthy space, and it doesn't have to be like oh, we gotta cut each other off, or oh, this has to end. Like it can be resolutions to the issues. Wow, that's a funny message and a powerful message for me to be bringing through on this day. And then I'm like, it could be with your partner or whatever. My man's coming in. You see, I like that about myself. Like I'm not afraid to express my experiences in my card readings because it helps when y'all get my perspective on, my experiences. Anywho, so we have the Four of Swords, we have the Hermit, we got the Four of Cups, and all of these cards for me, it's just indicating like someone has kind of been in discomfort, especially like this card is usually in my mind associated with like restless nights, like somebody's up and worried about something. It's funny because I pulled out this card, right? Two of Pentacles, and you see how one hand is lower and the other hand is higher. It was giving like this motion, like if like you're not really sure about something, and you not being sure about that has made you like kind of worried because you're just not sure, you're uncertain of either like which way to go, or I don't know, like you have options of something and you're just like, I don't know. And then this card, the Four Cups, came out, and I'm like, yeah, there are options. There are options. And you may not even see all of the options because you're too busy being worried about what to do. Like, I don't know what to do next. My sister, her birthday was this week, and I don't know what happened, but she had plans for her birthday, and it just seemed like that plan wasn't going to end up the way that she wanted it to. And so she made a post on Facebook and was like, my birthday is ruined. It's over, blah, 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 blah. And so I talked to her, and I wrote on the post and I was like, your birthday's not even here yet. How can it be over? Like, settle down, because she's an Aries. And of course she's going to like prematurely, oh, it's all over. This is what I'm saying. Like I just said something like that. Yeah, like that's another example of what I mean. Like previously a situation like this would pop up and you would be like, oh, it's all over, it's the end, it's whatever. But you're coming into a space of having a more healthy perspective of being like able to recognize that it doesn't have to be over, it doesn't have to end. There are options, you have choices, you can do something different. It's okay. Like you can do something different. You have options. There are options. So I told her, I wrote again and was like, if what it is that you had planned isn't working out, it's because either you have other options on making it work, or either there are other ways of making it work that you just can't see right now, or there's something out there that's more suited for you at this time. There's something else that's more suited for you at this time. Like, but if you give up and you refuse to see that, then you'll miss out on that opportunity. You'll miss out on the opportunity, the golden opportunity. You feel me? When things are going wrong, you have to have a healthy perspective of the situation. When things are not going the way that you planned, it's either being removed out of your path for a reason. Like it's not meant for you. What's meant for you will be. I promise you, always, every time. What's meant for you will be, and it will only be if you put your focus on that. No matter what's happening, no matter what's going on, if you put your focus on that what's meant for me will be, then you then create your own reality. You're then choosing to say, I know that this is going to happen for me. You're then choosing to create that space for yourself. That's how you're creating your reality. This is my belief, that we create our realities. I have a neighbor that's working on their house in the back. So, yeah. You're choosing to say, you're taking your power and using it. Taking your power and using it. Like, instead of going back and forth on this, or letting situations overwhelm you, the changes, the transitions, like, if you really want it, then it will be, no matter what. But also, if it's really not meant to be, then what is meant to be will be there. What is meant to be will be there. There's going to be a lot of mental and emotional stability, a lot of mental and emotional maturity coming in this week with this King of Cups. Starting off with the Sun in Taurus, which is an earth sign, and the Moon in Aquarius, which is the air sign. And air signs are the communicators. And Aquarius is the most mature air sign. So it's the most mature and communicating thoughts and feelings. Taurus is an earth sign. It's in the middle. I believe it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. And Capricorn would be the most mature, but Taurus is mature enough. Taurus is mature enough to get it going, to get what, you know, get going, get what it needs, get in the space and the steps to move forward. So we're working on our root chakras and our heart chakras this week. Still very vocal and creative in our flow. Get creative. We also have the Fool and Seven of Wands. And you see how he's holding his wand? Like it's giving, you know, it's giving the workout tip. I was in the store yesterday and saw a lady doing some curls with some workout equipment that was set up on display. So that's funny. I pulled these two out after I pulled out the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups. So it was more so giving, and the Two of Pentacles. So it's like those cards are leading into this. Be confident in your ability to handle your situation and to maneuver and to create the best scenario for self. Everything is not always going to turn out perfectly as we see it should. Everything is not always going to turn out to look like what we thought it would look like. But if you keep that understanding that you're going to receive what you deserve because you have been doing your work, then it's going to be what you need every time. I mean, it's always going to be what you need, but, you know, it's going to be more on the beneficial side. You feel me? Because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your abilities, if you don't believe that it will be good, then it won't be. Your reality is created based off of your beliefs. What is it that you believe in? Going back to the root chakra and the heart chakra, what are your beliefs? And then we have the blues, which is the third eye chakra. And the throat chakra, but it's a dark blue, so that's the third eye. But we are communicating. We are being very communicative this week and mature in our communication this week. Very mature. That's why we have the Emperor and the Empress as well. Because it's giving like very mature. Like I'm holding myself to a high regard and I'm expressing myself in that way. It's getting, you're coming off with balance. And what you're saying is making sense, and the way you're saying it makes sense. And it's like take it or leave it. But also it's like there's no way that that person could misinterpret what you're saying or misunderstand what you're saying, because the way you're communicating it, it's mature, it's clear, it's making sense. And if that person try to make you feel like it doesn't make sense, then it's just not for you. My kids are awake now. Okay, I really think that's it though. Like I said, big on the coming into balance this week with the inner and the outer worlds, with the creativity and the execution, with the faith and the understanding, the knowing. Yeah. Coming up out of the disbelief and the confusion. Like, dang, it really is what I thought it was. Okay. Let's keep going. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Like, this week we're ending in the it's going to be fun. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. And I'm pairing this card with the Fool. So by the end of the week, it's like you're coming into like, yes, I'm excited. You're gaining your excitement for life once again. Or it's like, yes, your excitement for life is being renewed. That's what I'm hearing. Your excitement for life is being renewed. By the end of this week, it's going to be like, yeah, it's like, it's clicking. Yes. And like I said, if you're here, you're doing the work. Because right now, the only ones who are here in these videos are the ones who's doing the work. So, yes, yeah, we literally have Wheel of Fortune in the pool. It's like, yes. Yes, it's like excitement for life, the joy, the like, yes, what I just got excited because it's really like you're ending your week in fortune. The end of the week is like, wow, I really have been doing my work. Wow, I really have been creating a reality for myself that I thought that I was doing. Like, wait, I haven't just been doing dead work. It's all actually working out. Like, I've seen the proof of it right here in my face. Let me keep going because I know I'm on the right path. I know the decisions that I'm making, the steps that I'm making are taking me towards where I actually need to be in order to succeed. Wow. And so, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So, what I said, it is what it is. Take it in, move forward. I hope y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience.